when I was scrolling through YouTube, I came around this channel with a video named Weird World. So I decided to click. When we first rode into the world, nothing's weird, but then we see weird leaves and trees, which is normal, clearly not normal terrain generation. And you also see some stairs. He, like, this is not normal. He goes back up for some reason, but this is not normal. I repeat, this is not normal. So he goes down the stairs, and like he sees a chest with some glowstone on it and one piece of andesite. Looks like it's lagging. He opens the chest, it has book and quill and tomato. So he slowly brings it to his inventory and he sees some weird code, which is obviously a cipher. So we need to decipher. So I went to the cipher website and I started deciphering the code. And I got a weird message. As you can see right here, it says, I saw this weird message, which is really creepy. Towards the end of the video, we find a Google Drive link, and that Google Drive link sends us to a folder which contains footage. And this was the footage of searching for a player that does not exist. That really starts off normal, starts off really normal. But I spawned in with 8 logs and 3 levels of experience. The same uncanny trees are still there. But this time there's no leaves on the cliff. But there's still some stairs. He runs into some skeletons which he just knocks off. And he goes down the stairs normally. Clearly not normal. Same stairs, same place, same log, everything. But this time the book is different. I've watched you make the same mistake in lives you don't remember. Weird book. Creepy book. I mean, if you were telling this story to me, I wouldn't believe it. But the player says it's a weird book, and he sees the same skeletons and he just hits them and runs, scared of maybe dying. He says, "I'ma follow the trees." He types it in the chat, and we see his name again, JFBXSN. It's obvious this is a multiplayer world because of what it says in the chat, but he still follows the same uncanny trees, which slowly change shape. He makes a crafting table and makes, I guess, a sword, which I don't know what house him and what, but I guess he acts as a sword. It looks really laggy. That server is noticeably laggy. He says low schematic mod. I mean, this guy got some humor. I guess he had the schematic mod, but like, I don't know what he can do with it. He tries to change the difficulty, but it doesn't work because he's getting chased by, done by a spider, and he doesn't want to die. So what he does, he goes on the tree and he just types in the command and sets this to peaceful. I mean, really smart move, honestly, so he can't really die. He changes his stuff slowly and continues to walk towards the tree, which ends here and has a weird sign. You can't really tell from far, but he never built that, he says. This is a multiplayer world, he says. SMP, so he approaches a tree slowly. And the tree has a sign that says down. What do you mean? What do you mean by down? I mean, I guess he just mines down. I mean, what could he do? Honestly, I would mine down too. he runs into some water elevator. Looks like some water elevator. So he goes down that elevator and looks into some type of maze. The player wanders through the maze, slowly running into some weird signs that are clearly not normal. Once again, eventually, or should we just call it JSPXSN, runs into a place that goes down in the maze, which is pretty much the end of the maze. Because as you can see in this video, the maze has no ending. And this is, yeah, not normal generation, he says. There's no cobwebs and weird spruce logs underground. The cave. He sees a chest with another book, and that book has. He tries to wander off, but he eventually reads the book. Wow, you made it. Another warning. Stop looking for him. Who is him? I made the mistake of traveling too far into a place I did not belong. What do you mean? A place he didn't belong? Makes no sense. I mean, this is a multiplayer world. What could he be talking about? He scrolls his own pages, but I guess if you insist, the book says. Here are my notes. He crossed to some other blank pages. Day one. Spawned into this world. Notice one strange sign. Can't really do anything about it. Day two. Starting to see weird things. I'm a follower, Judge Reese. Yes, I went into a maze. I found a house. I don't know what to make of it other than it being blown up by some sort of nuke, I guess. Ran back. Had this book. I need your house to take this thing down. And then some coordinates. So the player gathers some wood and goes in search of that given coordinates. Eventually, he runs into some land, into a jungle, but it looks like he got the coordinates wrong. So I don't think he notices it yet. Maybe something's going on in the background. I don't know. But he hops off and just explores this place. He slowly goes towards the coordinates and eventually decides to hop off his boat, as you can see in here. It still looks really laggy, but you know, people sometimes deal through lag. He says, lag is hell, types in the chat. He walks and notices a strange mountain that looks blown up with weird trees. He sits and stares at it for a minute and says, now, that's not normal. I mean, I know it's not normal. Trust me, it's not. So he walks and sees a house, a blown up house. That's a house that they were talking about in the book with a warning on it. He approaches the house, and as he slowly approaches the house, he runs into a book. The book says, he slowly gets the book, and the book says, you are safe. Your skin feels bowed, your eyes watch from behind, your hands move on their own, whispering that you were never real. You smile, but the reflection forgets to match a hollow thing warning, wearing your shape, and then it steps to you are nothing, repeated with another weird cipher. Hello, dear player. I leave this book, it says. He types, what is this cipher? Weird cipher. By the way, asking for help? What help could be asking for? I mean, I don't know. But I guess he says creepy and he heads into the weird tree that he sees up in the far. He runs into a trapdoor that says, this thing messes with your mind. He says, my mind? I mean, that book was dehumanizing. He jumps down the trapdoor and closes it, but as he jumps down, he falls back up for some reason. I don't know, he says, whoa. Looks like lag, I guess. And he just goes into here and says, look at me, fellow player. You made it far enough to meet me. Who is me? Who are you? I mean, this is some real creepy stuff out here. And before he can even breathe, he's teleported and sees this entity.